let me bring up Mr. Tito Mercado in the building. Tito Mercado in the building.
What's up?
What's up, my man? What's going on?
Chilling. How about yourself?
Man, I'm smooth, man. I'm happy today. It's my birthday tomorrow. I got the Henny popping. It's a Hennessy kind of night, bro. So it's one of them nights, man. How you living?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just like I said, getting ready. Fight next week, so man, we ready to go.
So talk to me, man. I feel like Tito, you one of the guys like you're really starting to make noise, right? Like I feel like in the last fight or two, I really started hearing your name. You're buzzing. You're not afraid to call out people. You got to fight next week. How are you feeling, man? How has the lead up been? How's the training camp been for this upcoming fight?
It's been good, man. Like I said, it's been in the beginning, it's been a little frustrating because I've been out for a while. I haven't fought since January because my shoulder injury. But other than that, man, it's been good. I've just been so excited to get back in the ring and, like I said, talk my shit and then handle business in the ring. So, man, next week it's gonna be. I'm gonna end it off. I'm gonna end the year off real good for boxing fans. And then, like I said, man, I'm ready to get back on that road right away again next year.
Hold on. So what happened to your shoulder, bro? Like what was the injury?
It was a shoulder. I messed up my rotator cuff, but it was in sparring the week before. Yeah. It was sparring,
Okay.
got in the clinch and kind of messed up my rotator cuff a little bit. Thankfully, no surgery, none of that, just physical therapy, but I had to be out for a bit.
Okay. So talk to me about your opponent, man. Antonio Moran. Like this guy, you know, he's a veteran. Like he's fought Andy Cruz, he's fought Arnold Barboza, like he's fought a lot of guys, Devin Haney. He's fought a lot of guys that we know of. What you think about him? What's your actual thoughts on Moran?
Man, look, he's gonna come to fight like you said. He's fought a lot of dudes. He's made a lot of dudes look bad too. You know, I seen fights with Jermaine Ortiz and even Andy Cruz where he even rocked him a couple times. So don't get me wrong, he got experience and he's been up there and he's gonna come to fight. But ultimately, I'm gonna knock his ass out. I'm gonna be honest with you. He ain't shit, bro. Really, what I want him for, bro, is just that WBO international belt. I'm gonna take that shit off him, and then I'm gonna be watching very closely on the Teofimo Shakur, the Shakur fight because I know they fighting for the WBO strap. So I want those
Yeah.
motherfuckers to keep my belt warm for me.
Yo, Tito, you've been calling out Shakur. I remember it was one fight. I think it was your fight. He was there. I don't remember why.
Yeah, the
I think
Pedraza one. Yeah.
yeah. And you've been adamant that you want to fight Shakur. What is it? Just you see something that you feel like you could take advantage of? Is it like you think he's just a good fighter? Like what been up with you? Like wanting that smoke with Shakur?
A little bit of everything, man. Look, I know what I could do against these top guys, and he claims he's the best. You know, everybody claiming he's the next Floyd Mayweather, or you get feel me, like stuff like that, or next Terrence Crawford. Give me those that top elite dudes, and he talk a lot. So you know what I'm saying, I wanted that smoke, but obviously he don't want it because every time they bring up my name to him, he avoid it, or like I said, he blocked me on all socials. He don't want no part of me. So I mean, it must be for a reason. Block me on everything. So I mean, what did that tell you? What did that tell you? You don't want to see me.
Although why you was talking shit to him on social media?
Yeah, we was going back and forth in the DMs. He look, like I said, man, he's a 2-time, 3-time world champion. He was in my DMs. I was roasting his shit, and he just blocked the shit out of me. So I mean, it's cool.
Damn.
I'm just hoping he holds that belt. You know what I'm saying? I hope he don't vacate it once he goes 40 because I'm coming for that belt. If he
Yeah, that's
wins, I'm PPP still female.
well. How do you see that fight? I mean, it's a big fight. Everybody's been talking about it. From your professional experience, how do you see that fight going, Shakur and Teofimo?
Look, man, I got it. It's a close fight. They're both good fighters. Don't get me wrong, but I think stylistically for Teofimo, that's not a good style for him. He doesn't look good with dudes that fight off the back foot and move around the ring. So if I had to lean towards a little bit somebody, I'll lean towards Shakur just because of his style.
Yeah, now that makes a lot of sense. I mean, when I'm looking at the official rankings, you're right up there. I believe you're top 10 in the WBO if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Who else is on your radar? There's a lot of champions at 40, bro. It's a lot of good guys. There's Richardson Hitches, Africa. You know what I'm saying? Africa up there. Is Gary Antoine Russell up there? Sabril Matias. He just got caught with the juice, but I don't know what's going on with that. How do you feel about the other champions?
Look, they all good fighters. Obviously, they champions for a reason, right? Gary Russell, good fighter. Motherfucker fights once a year. They put his ass in the milk carton. He fights. He don't fight, bro. So I'll look for that fight next year in 2026. Where the fuck he fights, you know? And then as far as
Yeah.
Sabrina Martinez, like you said, man, allegedly, he was off that juice. And I'll be honest with you, we fight, bro. I really don't see his big head ass fucking taking my power for 12 rounds. I really don't see it. But the other dude I've been really gunning for is Richard Hitchens, man. I seen him at the Underground over there the day before at the Canelo Crawford one. You know, the little show they had.
Yeah, yeah.
He was looking at me real spooky. He was scared I was gonna run up on him, and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna let this dude slide. He was like shaking on this fucking shit. So I was like, I'm gonna let him slide.
Whoa, whoa, hold up. Hitches Africa. He was hold up. Wait, hold up. You say you seen him and he ain't want no smoke?
Yeah, because before that, I already called him out. I already did a little video, and I know he seen that. And when I seen him in line, he seen me. He just kept looking back like he was worried, like I was gonna pull up on him. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna leave this New York dude like that, because obviously he's not like that.
Yo, Tito, you be talking crazy, bro. And I love it. Like as a fan, I like what you're doing. Do you feel like does that add more pressure to you? Like, the fact that you're talking that shit and you're not scared to talk like that. Does it add more pressure?
Nah, because that's who I am. If I was playing a role or a front, then it'll probably be a little bit too much on me. You know, obviously everybody that front it eventually comes out, but for me, everything comes out naturally. That's how I grew up. You feel me? That's how I was raised in Pomona. So that's what I do. I talk my shit, and like I said, I back it up at the end of the day.
Where you from, bro? Where'd you grow up?
Pomona, California. That's where Sugar Shane's from. Yeah.
What was it like growing up? Were you always into boxing? Was that like you had a passion for boxing since a kid, or was it something that you kind of developed a little later?
No, right away I would say because I started boxing at 5 years old. Right away, my father started training my uncle, and then I kind of got into it. I threw myself into it. I kind of liked it. I wanted to spend some time with my dad. And early age, 5 years old, I started jumping into it right away. So I mean, I was always in the amateur scene right away.
What was your amateur career like? Were you one of the guys? Were you highly touted, or did you start to really get your bearings as a pro?
No, I was highly touted. I had like what 22, 23 national championships. I was a 2020 Olympic alternate behind Keyshawn Davis. We never fought actually in the Olympic trials. We were supposed to go to box off in Colorado, but that never
Yeah.
ended up happening. And then we tried to get it over there. The whole little politics thing, they let me fight him. And then yeah, I was gonna represent Nicaragua for the Olympics. So I was up there, man. I was up there with the best of these guys.
Okay. Yo, salute Angel, my man, Angel Gonzalez with the super chat. He says, salute Champ Mercado. I saw your fight with Pedraza and Barrios. Nasty work. I see you versus Ryan Garcia or Africa. I say Mercado puts the work on Gary.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta see it. I'm just waiting for the opportunity, to be honest with you. I think I put all these guys on their backs.
Yo, listen, a lot of people say Gary Russell is like the dark horse that a lot of people scared of him and don't really call his name. That a fight you really interested in, Gary Antoine Russell?
For sure. Like I said, man, but the only thing, like I said, is I know he only fights once a year, so it's like I know they kind of picking and choosing kind of who they fighting a little bit. So, like I said, if I'm able to get that fight in that 1 year that he fights, then I'm cool with it. But him, like I said, he's not active, bro. He's not active. Put his ass on the milk carton, bro. He's not active.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're a guy that's known like you got a lot of power, bro. Like, your KO ratio very high. You're knocking most of these guys out. Is power something that's like, is that a natural thing or is that something that you develop?
Nah, it's I think it's natural. I think once you have it, you could definitely tune it. You get me? A lot of people got different types of powers. A lot of people got actually power or just fucking brute strength power. So I think it's a lot of different ones. But I think if you're born gifted with power, I think you could definitely I would say enhance it a little bit more. I don't think you get power. I think those with no power, like Shakur, he can't get power. That's it. You're not born with it. You're not born with it. I heard his I think I seen an interview or something like that with his grandpa saying that, oh yeah, he's getting power or something. I'm like, you're not getting no fucking power. Let's not BS now.
Hold on. So do you feel like your power, is it just like you had that since you was a kid? Like you just always had it?
Nah, I think I really started noticing my power once I was like 16, 17. I think that's when I really started noticing that I had power like that. I've seen the amateurs kind of hard because you're just going for points. So I'm not really trying to knock nobody out like that. But 16, 17, I started rocking a little bit of dudes and stopping dudes. So I was like, you know what, I might have some power. But obviously you don't know until you actually go in the pro ranks and start dropping dudes. That's when you really know.
Hold on. So what was it? You think it was just more like an age thing, like your body sort of matured and then you felt it, or was it more like a skills thing, like your skills got better and you started knocking them out?
A little bit of both, but I think also too when you get a little older, I think you want to start throwing some big boy shots. You feel me? And I think that's what I started doing. Start catching dudes, and I'm like, you know what? I think I could start hurting dudes. And then obviously once you get to the pros, you kind of sit down a little bit more in your shots, and it's a pro game, man. Everybody wants to see knockouts, so you start to kind of adjust to that a little bit in a sense.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, I mean, obviously, like, you're a guy that, like I said, you chasing the world title, 17-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get into the level where people are really starting to pay attention. What do you think is the fight that crosses you to the next level, where it's like, yo, Tito Mercado is one of them guys, like everybody's talking about it. What do you feel? Which fight do you feel like is that one for you?
Damn, man. I think honestly, look, I mean, and obviously anybody in the top 10, I mean, that would obviously put me up there for a world title, right? But I think the day I whooped Teofimo's ass, I think that was gonna put me up there for sure. I think once I get in there with Teofimo, I think because everybody, thinks of Teofimo as a special fighter. I think once I whoop his ass and knock him out, I think that's when everybody will be like, damn, he's one of the ones.
Tito, you trying to say Tito not a special fighter, Tito?
Hey, no, everybody's a special fighter till they get in the ring with me. Like I said, he's a good fighter, but once you get in there, it's something way different. And we know he chinny. We seen him drop before. And he never got hit with somebody with some power like that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Sandor Martin clipped him. George Cambosos clipped him. And I ain't none of those dudes. Those dudes are bums.
Yes, I mean, Sandor Martin dropped him. Was it twice? I know he
Yeah, I
definitely
think
dropped him.
twice. Yeah, like once or twice for sure.
Yeah. Hold up, you got 17 fights. How many KOs? 15?
16.
Damn. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. God damn, bro.
If you check them, all of them are, I think, within 4 rounds. 3, 4 rounds. Shit.
I mean,
I don't. Yeah.
well, what about that though? Because people say, sometimes when you got that type of power, you got to learn how to do the rounds. Because when you get to the top level, you might not be able to KO everybody. Is that something that you kind of taking into account, or you just like, man, fuck that, I'm trying to KO everybody?
Nah, see, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you're born with power, like me, like for example, like the last fight with Pedraza, I wasn't trying to knock him out. I was on the back foot just chilling, and I hit him, and I just seen his peanut head ass down. I was like, damn. It's not like so much like I'm trying to knock somebody out. It's just once I touch somebody, they usually get rocked. Their fucking feet look like Bambi, or they're on the floor. So it's like to me, it's more natural. It's not. I'm not looking for nothing.
Yeah. And are you signed to Matchroom, correct?
Yeah, Matchroom.
What was that like? Like, you know what I'm saying? You coming up, you trying to make a decision as far as your promoter is concerned. Obviously, Eddie Hearn is one of the top promoters in the game. Can you explain to me that process and why you chose Matchroom?
Yeah, man. Look, they was doing big things. Those obviously they work with everybody too, so they were doing big things with Turkey and all them. And I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get these big fights and I need to be out there in the lights already, I feel like they probably gonna be the ones to do that. And obviously, I was eyeing Kitchens for a while, so I was like, fuck. I mean, he will match you. I was like, that's gonna be easy to fucking make. But now I don't know what's the situation on that. I'm not sure if he's a free agent or he's still working with him. But I was trying to get Africa out of there. But we'll see what happens.
How you think a fight with Africa goes, man? I think Africa's a good fighter, man. He's a good boxer, good jab, got some movement. You feeling like you taking Africa out?
I'm taking Africa out, man. Come on now. Let's not get fooled by that Cambosos win. Come on now. He look a lot better than he's supposed to, but against a fighter that we all know ain't really just he got a one hit wonder like they say against Teofimo. Other than that, what is Cambosos really not discrediting him? I mean, look, he became what I mean, it was undisputed, right? Or almost or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta give him credit. I mean, look, he accomplished a lot, beat Teofimo, but I mean, let's be honest, we can't put George Cambosos and me in the same damn sentence. And we saw how he looked against Limos. A lot of people thought he lost that fight, including myself. So, man,
Oh,
we'll
you thought
see.
he lost that? You thought he lost that one against Lemos?
I thought he was coming back in the later rounds, but I mean, I thought it was close. If anything, maybe Limos by a round or two, but if anything, a draw for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They saying, have you ever sparred with Keyshawn Davis? They asking that.
I never sparred with him. I tech sparred with him one time. Like I said, when I was supposed to go box with him over there in the Olympic trials. I mean, yeah, in the Olympic training center. I was supposed to do a box off with him over there. I never fought him or sparred him. We did a tech spar, and he tried to get cute. He was trying to throw like different stuff that was not even in the damn combination. I was like, all right. So I checked him with a little hook. His eyes got all big, and he stopped me. He switched partners. I was like, yeah. He's trying to get.
Whoa,
Sometimes he trying to get a
whoa,
little too cute.
hold up, hold up, hold
Yeah.
up. Hold on, you saying that you said y'all was doing what kind of sparring?
Tech sparring. It was like little drills, like catch the jab, catch the jab to the body. You know what I mean? Like slip, slip. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And he was trying to
Yeah.
get cute. Like he was doing like way different shit. They were like, "Oh, throw one too," and he'll try to throw like a jab hook or hand. He'll try to like switch it, try to get a shot on me. I'm like, all right, I see what he's doing. He's trying to act cute, trying to like. And then sometimes you get in the clinch with me. We're not supposed to be getting in the clinch. Track like he's strong. I'm like, all right, then I'm gonna check him real quick. That's what I did. Chin checked his ass. After that, he left.
Damn, Keyshawn Davis. They said because Keyshawn is one of the highly touted guys in the sport. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't get me wrong, he's talented, but I did what I did. He knows it. That's why he don't say nothing about me either.
Mm. Hold up, what is your ethnicity, bro? Like obviously you're Latin, like of Latin descent, but what's your ethnicity?
From my dad's side, he's Nicaraguan, and then my mom's is Mexican. So I got both those.
Oh, okay. Are you banging? Which one you bang? Are you banging the Mexicans? You know the Mexican fan base in boxing is just a different. They different, bro. The Mexicans in boxing, they love boxing. Are you promoting the Mexican side or the Nicaraguan side, or you just kind of like what's that look like?
Now I'm repping both, bro. I got love for both of them. I know sometimes people want me to pick and choose, especially like the Hispanic community. They want me to like lean towards one or the other, but I got love and respect for both of them. Like I said, Nick, obviously the Mexican fans got my respect and my love because obviously my mom's from there, and then so is my dad's. Nicaragua. They went over there. They received me very well when I was trying to compete for the Olympic team over there. So I got love for both of them. I'm just trying to go over there and give them another world champion.
Oh, so you feel like do the Hispanic community kind of makes you try to pick sometimes? Like, yo, you know who you with?
Yeah, 'cause I feel like they both try to claim me. Someone like, oh no, he's
Yeah,
Mexican too. I'm both.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not like you know what I mean. I got love for both. So sometimes they try to claim me and try to like, I guess, take me for themselves. Like you know what I mean, like joy, like the honor or pride or something like that. But I rep both of them.
yeah. The chat said you look like Klay Thompson.
Hey
For the Warriors.
Thompson, that's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. Everybody in the chat, that's a part of the chat. Maybe they can go to the chat and stuff like
Trolling.
that. So like I mean, obviously you're in this thing to make some money, become a world champion. But what are your goals? Like, are you trying to be an undisputed? Does that matter to you? Are you just trying to be multi-division champ? Like, what are your goals?
Yeah, man, multi-division champion. I mean, I think I got the big enough frame to go up in weight classes and beat these dudes. Both of me, like you said, man, just make money and knock all these dudes out that everybody says that's the best. I think that's really it, to be honest with you. I like to excite fans. I don't like to just win. I want to knock dudes out. And I think that's what I think I'm in a perfect place, and I think the fans are gonna love me once they start seeing me knock out the top dudes.
Yo, Tito, if you move up one division, there's a guy who's the guy right now. His name is Devin the Dream Haney. You know what I'm saying? He just shut Brian Norman out the other day. What you think about Devin Haney, man, and his performance against Brian Norman?
I ain't see the full fight. I saw the highlights. I mean, but he looked like he was looking good. Obviously, a lot of people had Brian Norman. I think I even had Brian Norman a little bit too. Just based on his last performance against Ramirez, I didn't really see too much. But don't get me wrong. Hey, Haney went over there and did his thing, and you gotta respect it. He went over there and even knocked Brian Norman down. So he
Yeah.
definitely did some good things, man. But at 147, he ain't gonna Debo me. I don't know whether that Debo never came from, but he ain't gonna Debo me. Hey, we two different animals, me and Brian Norman. He's good. Brian Norman, great fighter, but he ain't gonna Debo me. I'm telling you that right now. I'm gonna have his
You
ass.
are
I'm gonna have his ass all over the ring, worse than Ryan Garcia had him.
worse than Ryan Garcia?
Hell yeah, Ryan Garcia. If you think about it, other than the knockdowns, really wasn't doing nothing. He was just turning his back most of the time. If you think about it, if it wasn't for the
Yeah, the
knockdowns,
Ryan roll. He did the Ryan roll. He did the
I
Ryan
don't,
roll.
I don't know what the hell that is. Some made up shit. But hey, other than that, he really wasn't doing nothing besides the knockdowns. If we be honest.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll be before you get the big fights that you want? Are you like, yo, 2026 is the year where I get it? Like, how do you see it in your mind when you kind of playing out how your career is gonna look?
Yeah, man. I think next year, 2026, gonna be for sure the year that I get in there with these big guys. I think, like you said, man, I'm ranked in the for sure. I know WBO and IBF. I'm not sure about the two other organizations, but we're trying to get ranked up there. That's why I'm fighting for this WBO international belt right now. We're trying to rank up and just knock on the door, man, to get these guys to fight. Like I said, I'm trying to just rank myself in all of them. So if one champion tries to go over there and duck or whatever like that, we knocking on the next door. And we're gonna get somebody in there. So I think next year for sure is my time.
Hold up, I'm looking at the rankings right now. Actually, I just pulled up the rankings. Let me see. Tito. Let me see with the WBO. Oh yeah. Hold on.
What I really like is to win that. If
Yeah.
Shakur wins the WBO, I whoop his ass for it, and then Keyshawn could come over there and fight for it too. Because I know they put him number one too for no damn reason.
Yeah. They put him number one. They got you at 14 for the WBO.
I like to whoop both their asses, to be honest with you.
They got you at number 11 for the WBA. That's Gary Russell belt. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, number. Oh no, that's Israel Mercado. Another Mercado. Oh yeah, then they got you number 10 for the IBF for Africa. Okay, so you top. I mean, you top 10 in the division though.
Yeah.
How you look like a bigger guy, pause, when I see you, you know what I'm saying? Like when I see you in the ring, you look bigger than a lot of the other 140s. How is it for you making weight? Is 140 like easy to make weight, or you feel like, next couple fights you're gonna have to move up?
I think it's easy making 140 as of right now. Like I said, if an opportunity presents itself against like Kane or something, I have no problem moving up because I know I got the big enough frames to go up there and easily compete with those guys at 147. But right now, I just want to capture a couple titles at 140 first, and I'm more than comfortable right now, especially being off for almost. I'm not saying off, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, but for not fighting since January, I've been making the weight pretty easy. I'm almost on weight now.
Is ring rust a concern for you? They say, when you out for that long, outside of sparring, maybe there'll be ring rust. Is that something that's concerned you at all?
Nah, I'm not concerned about ring rust. Not too much. And like I said, once I crack these dudes the first shot, I think they're more worried about the first shot than the ring rust for me. At least for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about no ring rust. I always
Yeah.
see everybody's eyes change once I crack them with that first shot. So they got something else to worry about.
They saying ask them what's next after next week.
What's next after next week? Like I said, man, I'm trying to get in there and fight for these more titles. To be honest with you, like I said, I'm trying to rank myself as low as possible, bro. I'm trying to get all these guys in there. I had opportunities to fight a lot of these top 5, top 10 dudes. A lot of them declined me. So we're just trying to get up there, man, fight anybody.
How frustrating is that for you when it's like, everyone's chasing something, right? Like even the guys under you, the guys over you, everyone's chasing something. And how frustrating is that when it's like, man, I'm trying to see these guys and they ain't trying to see me? Like, does that upset you? Does it frustrate you? Or is it just like, this is a part of the journey?
It do at times. Don't get me wrong, it do. Just because I see a lot of these interviews. Like I said, I talk a lot of trash, but I'm really with it. They offer me a Shakur fight right now, Keyshawn Davis fight right now. I'll take it. A lot of these dudes they front on the damn interviews, and then when it's time to it, they all be fronting. Like I was supposed to fight. I was not supposed to fight, but I got offered the fight against Barbosa like last year January. I accepted the fight. They said, "Nah, never mind." I'm like, "Why the fuck you offer me if you don't want to fight though?"
Hold up, they offered it and it took it back?
Yeah. So I'm like,
Oh,
don't be doing all that. Frank Martin, I chopped it at him a little bit on Twitter. He was said, "What's up?" I said, "What's up with it?" I had his manager hit me. I sent them the information they needed. They ain't respond nothing back. So I'm like, bro, all these dudes that just talk too much, they just like, bro, they be fronting and they act like they with the smoke. I would have knocked both their asses out. And that would have been 2 other names on my resume, and I would have been able to get these fights that I want right now.
yo, Tito, I ain't gonna lie. You versus Frank Martin, that's a good fight right there, my boy. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
but he
I
ducked
like
it though. Y'all gotta tell him something. He ducked it though. I told him what's up with the fade. He usually play that like little tough guy role, or like especially with like Keyshawn and all them. But with me, for some reason, bro, he didn't want to play none of that. He was acting real soft and sweet.
Hold on, you seen him? You seen him in real life before?
Nah, we went at it a little bit on Twitter a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, Tito, it seemed like you want all the smoke, man. I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like you really calling for smoke for real.
yeah, no, man. Like I said, I'm really with it. I want to fight all these dudes already, man. I'm tired of playing with these dudes.
All right, who's the hardest guy that you feel like you sparred thus far? Like that you was like, damn, that was one of them sessions.
There's a lot of dudes, man. There's a lot of dudes. I feel like, technically speaking, I was like, damn. But also too though. I fought like 4 days. I was over there for I was in Nicaragua over there for the Olympic to qualify for the Olympic team over there. I fought like 4 days, and after that I ran into Chocolatito at the gym, and I got some rounds with him after that in a hot ass
Oh,
gym.
Tito, you sparred little Chocolatito?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
walking I was walking around like 132 though, 130. He walked around like 140. He's a small dude, but he was walking around a little heavier than me, weirdly. But yeah, we got some work and he was just technical, man. You'd be surprised. Sometimes the little dudes be tougher than the bigger dudes. They'd be like he'd be trying to get in there. But he was pretty technical, man. He knew how to slip those little body shots in. He was just finesse with it. I think he was probably one of the best ones.
damn, that's crazy. I ain't know little Chocolatito sparring big guys like that. That's kind of crazy for real.
Yeah, it surprised me though. He was walking around like 140, 145. I said, damn. I was like, you dropped down all the way to 118, 115?
Right,
Yeah,
right. Damn,
that'd be crazy.
you started at 140 though, right?
My pro career?
Yeah.
Yeah, pro career we at 140, but that was for when I was trying to go for the Olympic team. I was walking around 132. I was fighting at 132 over there.
Damn.
I fought other dudes too, like But they were not hard work for me. I sparred like Bruce Carrington. I whooped his ass.
Shu Shu.
Yeah, I got in there with Duke Reagan too. Only like a round or two, but
I remember Duke Reagan. Yeah, yeah. How was the Shu Shu work though? Because people say Shu Shu one of them guys.
I whooped him. You ask him. You know what's
Hold on,
crazy
Tito,
too,
you whooped Shu Shu?
bro? He actually even like I seen him too. He actually tried to cool me. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna do none of that. But I seen in the interview, he was like, "Oh yeah, I know the guy." Like they was talking to him about me, and he was like, "I know the guy." I was like, "Bro, we've been in the ring together. Why you acting stupid?" He act like he don't know me and shit. But yeah, we sparred, and then I got Coach Augie. He was in charge of the youth team at the time. He was my witness. He was there. We sparred first round. I hit him with a hard right hand. He stopped miss sparring. He was like, "Hey, what weight are you?" I'm like, "Bro, stop it, bro. I'm like 2 years younger than you, and you probably heavier than me."
Oh, time out. You said, hold up, during the sparring, he stopped it and asked what weight you was?
Yeah. Bro, he was older than me. Bruce Carrington, damn near like 32 now. He's old as hell. So I was like, bro, like, what are you tripping about, bro? I'm like 2 years younger than you, and we literally the same weight class. And like I said, I hit him with a hard right hand. He stopped misfiring. He's like, "What weight are you?" He was like that, and then he felt, I think, embarrassed because everybody was looking at him. He just did one of my boys dirty. That was a weight class lower than me. And he thought he was gonna go over there and put hands on me. And I told my teammate, I was like, "Watch this. I'm gonna put tips on him real quick." First shot, boom. "Hey, what weight are you?" And I was like, "Bro, this is embarrassing, bro. Grown ass man over here asking me what weight I am."
Damn, hold up. They saying you capping in the chat. Is that facts though? Is that facts?
I ain't lying about nothing. You can even ask my teammate. My teammate was fuck, who was it? His name was he's from Florida. He's from Florida. His name was like something Card something. I forgot what his name was. But yeah, they was there. They seen it. And then Coach Augie seen it.
Damn.
You could ask Bruce Carrington about it, but I don't know if he gonna remember. That shot was hard as hell.
Next time
They probably give some
because
dimension. Shit.
Shu Shu be coming. He come on the show sometimes. So next time I'm gonna definitely ask him what's up with that. What happened in the sparring? For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Ask him. Guarantee you gonna act like you don't remember.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Obviously, there's a big fight happening tomorrow. Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz. How do you see that fight happening, brother?
That's a good fight, man. I think that's a great fight. I think I don't know, man, because I seen Lamont Roach and he obviously looked good against Javante, but at the same time they was already familiar with each other a little bit. So it's kind of hard to like assess that when they already done so many rounds, probably sparring, and I know they fought a couple times. With Pitbull, I think Lamont should be able to win, but I think Pitbull might be able to give him a run for his money. It might be able to beat him just because he's like a weird little dude, and Lamont is not the biggest dude in the weight division. So I think he might be
Yeah.
able to give him some problems. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna go Pitbull Cruz by split decision.
Pitbull Cruz by split decision. Okay. What about the fight under that? The undercard, Oshaki Foster versus Stephen Coolboy Fu.
I wanna go Oshaki, but Fulton came in overweight, so I don't know if he's gonna be like super damn hydrated up. He gonna be
Right? Yeah, 2
yeah.
pounds. That's 2 pounds is a lot.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, look, obviously Ryan had some other stuff in his system, but obviously that 2-3 pounds made a big difference in that Devin Haney fight. I'm not saying he might have not caught him or not, but 2-3 pounds makes a difference, especially when a dude. Everybody knows, at least every fighter knows that last pound or two is really the hardest ones. They're like, damn, you know what I mean? It's like those ones that are like don't want to come off, you know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see if Oshaki be able to hydrate. But I think I got Oshaki. I got Oshaki by unanimous.
Hold on, talk to me about that, Tito. Because we don't, as fans, nigga, I be eating Taco Bell and shit. I'm not trying to wait. I don't know nothing about that.
You be getting them
How is
chimichangas or what?
yeah, yeah, Taco Bell, but he tacos, you know what I'm saying? I love tacos too, man. Hold up. But when you're trying to cut weight, like, what is that like? Like, can you explain that to me? Like, you kind of down the process of cutting weight. What is that like for you?
At least for me, I know other fighters do it differently. I know other dudes, like I said, come in weight 30, 40 pounds. Once they start getting into camp, I'm usually pretty disciplined. Like I got a limited amount of pounds to cut. At least for myself, I usually cut it down with my diet and my food, so I don't really gotta bust my butt too much. When come fight
Yeah.
week, I probably gotta lose like right now, I probably gotta lose maybe like 2-3 pounds. I'm almost there already. I'm not even
Oh,
trying. I know some dudes gotta go in the hot bath, the sauna, do all this crazy stuff, do a little wrap themselves around blankets and all that. I never have to do none of that. So I can't speak on other fighters, but at least for myself, I usually do it based on my diet. I usually drop pretty much most of it.
okay. Well, listen, Tito, I know, your upcoming fight is next week, the 13th. Is on the zone, correct?
Yeah.
What can we expect, man? Talk to the fans. It's a lot of people in here right now. What can the fans expect? How do you see this fight going next week, bro?
Expect a lot of shit talking from me, like always. Like I said, I always want the better. Hey, expect a lot of shit talking, entertainment, and then most of all, what everybody really loves to see is knockouts. I'm gonna knock out Moran under 4. I'm gonna be honest with you. He don't belong in the ring with me. I'm gonna take his ass out better than anybody did, and I'm gonna end the year off like that. And then we'll see next year on who we're able to get.
Hold on, so Tito, you going for the knockout? Like you going for it?
I ain't going for it. I just know. I already see it, man. When I touch him, I know he's going down. I really don't see him going for it. Like I said the same thing about Pedraza. I said the same thing about Nakatila. I was like under 4. It's not like I'm going for it. I just see it. Like I told you, once I touch these dudes, they got a whole different reaction. So it's a lot different than me than other fighters. You know what I'm saying? Once I touch dudes, I feel their whole legs shaking, and I can see everything. So I honestly don't see this dude going more than 4 rounds with me.
Damn. Okay. Yo, you mind? Can I take a couple fan questions before I get you up out of here? Is that cool?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Yo, listen, let me drop the link real quick. Y'all want to come up and talk to Tito, man? I got a couple questions before he gets up out of here. Link is now in the chat. Y'all know my rules, though. If you showing love, I appreciate that. If you a hater, I tolerate that. Disrespect my guests, you booted. Ain't no disrespect in my house. Y'all know the rules, man. Y'all know the goddamn rules. Link is now in the chat. Yo, Tito, while we waiting for a couple people to come up here, let me just get the questions in the chat. They saying be humble, Ernesto. What you think about that? Be humble.
Hey man, everybody got the thing. Like I said, I'm humble. It's different between having confidence and talking your thing, knowing what you can do, and being humble is 2 different things. So I mean, I know myself, and I know I'm humble. Like I said, I'm just trying to get in there and get some work with these guys. Everything I said has been true so far.
Yeah. Okay, next year gonna be a big year for Ernesto. Okay. All jokes aside, Tito a dog. 5th round KO. Okay, great fighter in here. Yeah, they hyped to see you in here. It's a lot of comments, man. They in here hyped to see you in the chat. He said 4 rounds bet. Tito about to be my new main man. Okay. Who you signed to? He signed to Matchroom, y'all. He signed to Matchroom. Come on, man. Y'all being scared to come up here today? What's up with y'all, man? Tito, they asking, who's your top 5 all time?
Top 5 all time. Damn, that's a good one. Sugar Ray Leonard for sure. Roy Jones. I'm gonna put at least one of my favorites. I know a lot of people might not put him in the top 5, but he's one of mine. He's from Nicaragua. Alexis Arguello. I'm
I
gonna
like it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice. Damn, that's a good one. I'm gonna put Floyd up there, and then I'm gonna put.
Hey, no Floyd, nigga, no Floyd in there.
I'm gonna put Floyd in there. I'm out of them 3. Those are the ones I watched probably the most, so I gotta put them. Give me in kind of the order I like, and then damn, that last one's gonna be hard. I'm gonna go. Damn, I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go Salvador Sanchez probably.
Oh, Salvador Sanchez. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Even though I used to
Great.
watch a lot of James Toney too, but I'm gonna go Salvador Sanchez. I don't know if I'll put him top 5.
All right, let me bring somebody up real quick. Let me get Nate J. What's popping, Nate?
What up? What up? Can y'all hear me?
Yo,
Yo, loud. What's up, man? Man, post had a camera on, bro. What's up
Oh,
with
my
you,
bad.
man?
My bad.
All right, cool.
Shooting?
Nate, what's up, man? We here. I got Tito Mercado. He looked like a future world champion, man. Talk to
Yeah.
him.
All right, Tito. My question I had is, out of all the 140 champs, Hitchens, Russell, who else? Lopez, and I don't know the other one. But out of all 4 of them, what's like the fight that you want? Like the one that your dream 140 fight for a belt.
I think for sure it gotta be Teofimo, just because everybody. I think everybody thinks he's probably the most special out of all of them. And then on top of that, his resume. I mean, he's beat Lomachenko, he's beat Josh Taylor. Obviously, I lost to fucking Cambosos, kind of discredits him a little bit, but I mean, he got some good names on his
Yeah.
resume. So I think Teofimo probably for sure.
And who you got? Well, I just thought of it, but who you got with the Shakur and Teofimo fight for that the Ring Magazine belt?
I hate to say it, but I think I got Shakur to win that fight. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
me
just
too.
if
I got
Shakur box
Shakur
him,
too.
it's gonna be hell for Teofimo because you don't know how to cut the damn ring off. So I think I just don't see it. Teofimo looks good when fighters are coming to him. I don't really don't see how he could look good against Shakur. To be honest with you, I got
Yo,
Shakur
why
points.
you don't like Shakur, Tito? Why you don't like him?
Bro, he just talk too much. He talk too much. That's why, like I said, he blocked me. He's scared. He talk too much. He act like he act like he a thug though from Jersey though. But hey, when I pull up on him, you don't say nothing. You just talk too much, man.
I saw that one fight where y'all was really going at it at that was that the Pedraza fight?
That was Pedraza's fight, but you saw how he looked dumb. You know, he had no damn comeback from me. He looked dumb. He mad 'cause I roasted his gap teeth ass. I heard he just fixed it too. That's how
Yeah.
insecure he is.
I interviewed him. He got his teeth fixed. I just interviewed him recently.
Yeah, that's how you know he insecure. He thinking about me. I roasted his ass in front of the world over that gap.
All right, yo, Nate, you got any other questions? Are you done?
No, that was it. That was it. Hey, appreciate it, Naji. I'll be watching all your stuff like every day. I'll be watching all your interviews, bro. You be killing it, bro.
Brother. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate
So
it.
I hope to see you in the world title fight next year at least.
For
That'll
sure,
be
bro.
dope.
For sure, bro. You gonna definitely see it.
All right, bet. Appreciate it.
All right, later.
Peace.
All right, let me get Alfredo to the stage. Alfredo, what's popping?
Hey, what's popping, guys? How you guys doing?
What's
What's
up?
going on, man?
What's going on, Tito?
What's
Man,
up?
talk.
Hey, man. What do you think? How do you think a fight with Matias will play out, brother? I'm a Matias fan myself.
Yeah.
I think that will be a good fight. How do you
That's a
feel it
good
will play
fight.
out?
No, I think it's gonna be a good fight. Look, Matias gonna come to fight. Obviously, we all know he's one dimensional though. He's just gonna come forward. There's nothing. I'm not worried about him trying to counterpunch me. He boxing around the ring. I'm not worried about that. But I know he's a tough guy. Got power. I just don't see Matias being able to walk through my punches for 12 rounds. I mean, he was having trouble with Paro, and Paro got no power like that. Paro was able to push him back. So I think Matias is a good fighter. I think it'll be a great fight. Especially I got Mexico and Nicaragua on my side, and obviously Puerto Rico. So everybody knows Mexico and Puerto Rico always make some good fights. But I
That's
think I
fire.
right, but I knock Matias out like in six or seven.
Okay. Have you ever sparred guys that are so aggressive, constantly always pushing forward like nonstop?
Oh, for sure. Big dudes too, and I never had a problem with that. I think that's my specialty right there. If I'm
Uh,
being honest with
Mm.
you.
all right, guys. Thank you for the time, Tito. Best of luck, brother.
For sure. Thanks, brother.
Yep.
All right. All right, let me get Buzz Smoke Canelo. Come on, you know I hate that name, nigga. Stop, change that name. Change that name, nigga.
What's up,
Change
Naji?
years.
Yeah, what up, Tito?
What's up?
You know, Shakur, he not fit to stay at 35. So why aren't you trying to fight Keyshawn, the real 140 dog?
What? I'm sorry. What you said? I couldn't hear you. What's kind
I
of
Yeah,
said,
say it again, bro. You kind of muffled. Say it again.
I said Shakur not fit to be at 140 like that. So why won't you go after Keyshawn? That's the real 140 pounder.
I've been calling out Keyshawn. If everybody knows Tito, everybody knows I've been calling out Keyshawn. I called him out in my last press conference over there with the Pedraza fight. I've been calling him out, and he's at 140 now, but I haven't heard nothing about him. He wants to fight Albright, which makes no damn sense. So,
Yeah,
and tell him if you want some smoke, tell him to come see me after this fight.
I think you should put some pressure on him, man, after your fight next week, man. I think he gonna go for it though, because he with all the smoke, bro.
For sure.
Yeah,
And just
who you gonna call out? Because you always call out somebody at the end of your fight, Tito. Who you gonna call out next week if you knocking out Moran?
I'm gonna make that a little mysterious. I'm gonna let y'all wait to see that one. It's gonna be
All right.
fun though. But hey, to answer your question though, I've been putting pressure on Keyshawn. They haven't said none. So like I said, once he ready to answer that call, just know this time though, you're never gonna see Keyshawn again though. I'm telling you that right now.
All right, for sure. That's the fight I want to see, though, man. All right, peace, though. That's all I wanted to know.
For sure.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, peace.
All right. Yo, Tito, man, thank you for pulling up, my brother. I'm definitely looking forward to this fight next week. It's gonna be a great one. It's a banger. Do you have any last words for everybody in the chat?
Nah, man, just make sure y'all tune in December 13th next week, Saturday. I'm gonna go there and put a performance of a lifetime. I'm gonna go there, like I said, I'm gonna put this dude out. Make sure you don't get your popcorn, like they say. I'm gonna go nonstop action, talk my trash, and then at the end of the day, man, like I said, I want all these top names: Shakur, Keyshawn, any of these dudes, the top dudes to Teofimo. Let them know I'm coming. That's all I gotta say.
All right, yo, Tito, we need a crazy call out after the fight, though. You know what we looking forward to. You got to talk that talk after this fight, bro.
I got you. Don't even worry about it.
All right, man. Yo, listen, much success to you, brother. And I'm watching and paying attention, man. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
All right.